Hi, you're listening to Everyday Superpower, a place where you can learn about body language and non-verbal communication. Today we are going to be talking about blinking once again, so eye blinking. Rather so than more blinking, we're going to be talking about an individual blinking less than normal, okay? So if you like what you hear, click like, click subscribe. If anything comes to mind, leave a comment below, okay? So when the eyes blink less than normal, it can signal boredom. If the individual is looking at you, it could imply hostility, okay? Purely as that individual may now be staring at you. And the lack of blink emphasizes the concentration that individual has. They don't want to shut you out. They are looking deep into you, okay? You will be able to tell the difference between the two, obviously. Something will touch you inside when it comes to the hostile stare. Not only that, but you should be able to assess the cluster of body language in the big picture to understand as to whether this is a hostile stare or, significant of boredom. Big difference. When the eyes blink less rapid, or potentially near to not at all, it can be down to zoning out, alright, which is essentially boredom. This is as the individual goes inwards. The eyes may glaze over, okay, as if they're not paying attention to anything external at all. There's nothing external which has caught their attention or can catch their attention. They're deep in thought, they're bored, they're resolved into their little inner world. In a dating context, an individual can variate the stare into a softer gaze, okay? You'll be able to identify the separation due to the stiff face of the hostile stare and the soft, childlike gaze. A regressive, bonding and intimate gaze is separate to a stern, cold, concentrated stare. When the eyes blink less, the eyes can blur due to dryness, okay? We blink to moisten the eyes to some extent. So when we blink less, it can also be indicative as what we are paying attention to or where our mind isn't so interested, as the lack of sight or visibility isn't a problem. When the eyes are depicting that boredom, they will defocus, okay? The eyes will seem to look through their surroundings, and there's going to be no behaviours indicative of being present. When the eyes are blinking less due to that hostile and angry state, they will lock on to whichever has frustrated them, whomever has angered them. There will be a deep intensity, a real primitive surge of energy. The eyelids will squint somewhat, rather so than the relaxed gaze you will see in courtship. That squint is a defense mechanism, as when we're prepared to fight or approach conflict, we will close our eyes, we will lower our eyebrows and our brow as a general in order to create a shield for the face. Okay, we will close up, we will defend rather so than open up and be free. Okay? So that's a little overview of blinking less. Which one is it? Are they bored? Or are they hostile? Have they retreat to their inner realms of their mind? Are they daydreaming? Or are they stalking their target? Two very separate variations of an individual whom is blinking less. If you want to learn about what it means to blink more, check out my video on that. That's me signing out. If you liked it, click like. Any food for thought, leave a comment and subscribe. Goodbye.